If you've been using your dryer more than a couple of months, even if you clean this screen every time, if you take a flashlight and look inside where this screen goes, you're going to be horrified by the amount of lint in there. And the good news is you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars hiring a professional. All you need is something really inexpensive, and that would be a vacuum extender. Like this one, I'll leave this link down below. This is my favorite one, and the reason why I like it so much is because it could go literally on any vacuum. It has like a stretchy part. So whether you're just using a household vacuum or you have a big shop vac or whatever, then it'll fit on and it'll give you the extension to reach down there. And the only other thing that you're going to need is probably something you already have, just a long brush like this. So the brush is going to knock the stuff off the sides, and then the vacuum attachment is going to suck it all up. So I'm going to show you inside my dryer exactly how I do this, and then you guys could get one of these and do it yourself and keep your house safe and your dryer running efficiently. I'm using this standard regular Eureka vacuum, something you probably already have around your house, or if you have a shop vac or any vacuum. That's why I love this attachment. It just goes on. You just fold it back, stick it in, and then it forms a perfect airtight seal because it has like that gummy material like that. And now it's not going anywhere and you get full suction. So now I have my brush. So what I like to do first is turn the vacuum on and get as much as you can, and then go at it with the brush and get it all off. I'm going to put my camera in there so you can actually see what's going on. So this is what it looks like. It gets stuck to the side and a lot of it builds up at the bottom, but this attachment is really good at getting all of it without getting clogged. Sometimes if it's a big chunk, it'll get clogged, and then you just take it out, clear it up, and keep going. But you see all that on the side, we're going to get that with the brush. So with the brush, we're just going to be scraping the sides and then pulling it up slowly and then vacuuming it off. Make sure you wear a mask because it's going to be kicking up a lot of dust, and then it'll knock it off the sides and then make it into these nice, easy to get balls, and you can easily get it with this extension. And a lot will be stuck like all the way at the end and especially around the sides. So it's really important that you get those sides too, because it just looks ugly. It doesn't look nice, and then lint starts to build up and more lint comes on. Another trick is you could take like a dryer sheet or a piece of paper towel, wet it a little bit, and then attach it to your vacuum, and then you could kind of like mop the bottom of it, and that's how you can get it to look nice and shiny instead of looking like all dirty and dusty, because the vacuum will get up the loose dust, but sometimes there's kind of like a dust stain or like a dirt stain at the bottom. You could also use the back of the brush, like the straight part of the brush, to just kind of scrape some stuff off too. And then now once it's all scraped up, you just go left to right, get all of the spots. And then if you look in, it may be hard to see, but if you look at the right angle, there's going to be a lot stuck to the side, like in the front of the dryer. That's really hard to see and hard to get. Just make sure you get your brush in there. So there you go, really easy to do. And if you want the product, the link will be in the description.